You'd think 10 miles of mountain forest would give you some warning before something starts hunting you. These guys thought the tree knocks would bring answers. They got more than they bargained for. Tonight's first video comes from the Blue Ridge Mountain Boys, an independent boots-on-the-ground duo who blend high-performance off-road rigs with cryptid hunting in remote country. They chase Sasquatch, skinwalkers, wendigos, the kind of local legends that keep rural communities whispering. Sasquatch sightings were reported in this exact area just days before they arrived. The footage exists, so here we are. It's December 2nd, 2025, northeastern United States.
Looks like we're at the location, ladies and gentlemen. Right over here is where the Sasquatch sighting was. As you guys can see, we haven't gotten the flashlights out yet, but you know, using just the headlights, you can see down this kind of there's mud all over this truck, man. Here, I'll pop this quick. It's just woods and a dirt road. So this is I guess what we're gonna see if we can work with. And we're gonna try some, you know, Sasquatch calls. Tree knocks. Yep, tree knocks as well. And I think we're just gonna, you know, walk around and explore a little bit and see if anything happens to present itself. All right, guys, I'm out here pretty much exactly or close enough to where the sighting was on the photo that somebody else took. Couldn't get an exact coordinate, but it was somewhere along this, you know, roadside.
Muddy dirt road as far as the truck will take them. Then it's on foot. Pitch black wilderness, flashlights, and moonlight the only guides. Steep, heavily wooded mountainous terrain. A clear Sasquatch photograph was captured here just days earlier. They're not here to wait quietly. Tree knocks, calls, whatever it takes to get a response.
What the hell was that, dude?
I don't know. That was sounded distant.
Yeah, what that was.
But I don't know what that was.
What wouldn't be making that noise?
I don't know. We're like 10 miles into the middle of the wilderness.
I didn't like that.
Me neither. I also just stepped in a puddle filled with water.
Yikes! Yeah, we got the rig parked up in the mud here. But yeah, we are definitely out in the middle of nowhere on this one, and it's creepy. What is that? There's movement back there. What the hell is that, bro? There's movement back there.
Where?
Somewhere in here. I swear to God.
Movement in the brush directly behind them. Distinct. Close enough to hear clearly over their own breathing, which at this point is doing most of the talking.
What the was that, dude? Did you guys hear that? There was a whistle. Like right here. I don't know what that was. I don't know. I did not like that either. And there's stuff coming from both directions here, so obviously we're not alone here.
Movement on the road behind them. Tall, black. Crossing in the moonlight before the dark swallows it again. Tracking it is impossible. Confirming it happened at all is the easy part.
I do.
It's not a person? Yeah, it's a person. What is that? It's a person.
I don't know.
You heard that too, didn't you?
Yeah.
Hey, where'd she go? Sounds like screaming. That's weird, dude.
Branches shifting, physically, visibly. Then rocks, knocked together rhythmically, deliberately, up on the ridge. Not falling debris, a pattern.
Those guys.
It's close.
There's that whistle. What? I heard that whistle. That like squeak whistle sound. It was from the same area that I thought I saw something moving.
That's true.
There's the flashlight. Alright. Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, it's right up where that thing. It's right where that movement that I thought I saw. Something's right on us. I'm telling you, there's something right up in here.
Final round of knocks, and the brush directly beside the path erupts. Heavy, violent, massive. Something with real weight just announced itself at point-blank range.
Whatever is out here probably doesn't want us here. I think we should probably leave because I swear something's throwing stuff at us. I don't think that that's footsteps. Because that almost sounded like it came from the same direction but went over our heads this time.
It seems like whatever's happening seems to, I don't know, more frequently occur, I guess, post tree knocks, which is, you know, kind of a signifying thing. But I think we're gonna move out of here. We're gonna move out of this spot because I don't know how much longer we have until who knows what could happen. So we're gonna get back in the truck and we're gonna, I guess, debrief here.
Yeah, we're gonna get up out of here, and this is probably gonna be our last time out.
Then the rocks start flying through the canopy over their heads, close enough to register as a direct, unmistakable threat rather than coincidence. They don't debate it. They run for the truck. Back at the vehicle, no eye shine, no clean visual, nothing they can hold up as definitive proof. But what they heard lines up with textbook Sasquatch behavior, almost too precisely to dismiss. Bipedal movement, whistling, low roars, rock knocking that escalated into rocks thrown directly at them. The rocks missed them by inches. The woods didn't want them there. But honestly, 10 miles deep is 9 miles too far when something starts throwing things back. What makes a joke about haunted toilets turn into a genuine escape attempt? When the Blair Witch style meets actual stalking, and the punchline is a locked gate. The second video tonight comes from Movie_Bros, a chaotic Australian duo who film IRL explorations with unfiltered banter, dark humor, and that shaky handheld aesthetic that makes everything feel more immediate. They don't take themselves seriously, which makes it even more jarring when the situation demands exactly that. The camera kept rolling. It's May 31st, 2026, Nature Reserve, Australia.
Why does the night look so bright on your phone, but it's like pitch black? I swear I just heard someone. Hello?
I'm not going in there. I swear to God, I just heard a rock. I swear on everything. I'm not going in there.
Hello?
I'm not going in there. Walk up slowly. Slowly walk up. I got the thing right there.
Hello? It smells like shit.
Are you pepping?
Zach! Holy shit, did you see how fast I was running?
Approaching an abandoned toilet block, supposedly closed for maintenance, which in hindsight is doing a lot of heavy lifting as an explanation. Phone screen blazing bright, forest around them pitch black, nervous jokes flying back and forth. Then someone freezes mid-sentence, certain they just heard movement nearby. Nobody's laughing for a second.
Oh my God, something's actually coming. Behind us!
Oh, behind us! She's coming!
Go take a break. Oh, I think this is a service worker coming across the bathroom. We full bolted. Yeah, but because there was a light coming from one way and then the other way. Holy shit. I'm gonna go back.
A sound near the entrance and the whole group loses it instantly. Full sprint away from the building. Genuine panic. Zero dignity. They pull back once they're clear, catching their breath, laughing through the adrenaline crash. Funny in hindsight. Not funny 3 seconds earlier.
Oh, this way. Oh, run. God, this is bad. Don't full sprint, we gotta save energy. What was the kangaroo? That was a person. And he was running towards the bathroom. No, we're not going until we leave the forest. Come on, keep moving. Save energy. No, we're going out. Which way? This way, the road's right there. Oh, this is really, really bad. Yeah, that was definitely. That wasn't a bird either. Like, that was a perfect whistle. Holy shit, that's what I was looking for. That's. My heart wasn't even beating. My body thought it was a joke. I don't know, but it's out of the forest and he can't get us anymore.
Trying to regroup, moving again. And the safety lasts about as long as it takes to notice movement shifting in the brush behind them. Something, or someone, is actively tracking their path. The banter cuts off mid-joke. Another run starts. This stops being a ghost hunt entirely. They realize they're being hunted by a man on a bicycle, pinned, tracked, with limited routes out. They map an escape and go for it. Blind sprint, full intensity, shouting directions at each other to conserve breath while pushing through overgrowth that's actively trying to slow them down. Trying to move quietly now. And a whistle cuts through the trees right next to them, sharp, deliberate. Close enough that there's no version of this where the pursuer lost the trail. He's still right there. The panic resets completely. What started as a lighthearted ghost hunt about haunted toilets ends with the toilets being, genuinely, the least frightening part of the entire night. They reach the tree line expecting relief and find the exit gate locked instead. Frantic kicking finally gets them through, stumbling out onto the main road. The post-chase huddle reveals exactly how close their pursuer actually got, within 30 feet, before they cut the camera and got out of there. I'd have been gone at the first whistle. But that's the thing about these guys. They stay when logic says run. Maybe that's exactly why the cameras catch what the rest of us never do. They hadn't even made it past the fence before the chase started. Whatever was waiting in those woods didn't want them there, from Minute One. The third video tonight comes from Rye Guy Forest Edge Explorer, an independent paranormal and urbex channel that films raw, first-person nighttime investigations in dense woodlands and restricted zones. The emphasis is on atmospheric tension, environmental hazards, and those unpredictable encounters that happen when you're psychologically vulnerable. He made it out with the footage. It's April 15th, 2026, remote woodland, United States.
All right, we got our stick to get in. All right, we'll let you know when we're in. We're pausing it for now. Oh, God. All right, we got in. All right. Oh, God, there's booms. All right, you guys let us know in the comments what we should do next. We're out here. We are here. We've been here once before, and we only made it to about right there because we heard so much stuff. We don't know if we'll make it out alive. We got chased already. Could barely get in. All right, we'll see you over there. All right, we're hearing a bunch of coyotes.
Already rattled before this even starts. They're discussing a previous chase before they've even crossed the perimeter fence. Inside now, pitch black. Booming sounds with no source, then coyotes howling somewhere out in the dark. The night has barely begun, and it's already working against them, debating whether to push into the area they call the triangle, and a flashlight cuts through the brush, not theirs, someone else's. They're being tracked, and the lights go off immediately.
Yeah, I know. That's what happens in this forest, particularly this forest. Yo, there's a flashing light over there. Oh, God, I just... Do you not see that flashing light? Yo, there's a flashing light. I don't know.
Oh, my gosh.
Yo, there's a flashing light.
Fully submerged.
Yo, I just got... Yo, we both just... Oh,
So cool.
yo,
I went all the way down.
yo,
Oh, no.
yo, he just got his... Yo.
Oh, not the jet.
All right, wait.
Keep going. Let's try to get to the baseball field.
There's a baseball? I don't know. We call this like round circle place here a baseball field. It's pretty, well,
A massive boom shakes the forest, and right behind it, a human voice, aggressive, shouting from somewhere in the dark. This stops being atmospheric tension and becomes an actual problem. They move deeper to get away from it, which is its own kind of bad decision.
God, oh my God, you see that? Oh my God, that's someone in like a dress. We'll let you know when we're on our way out. All right, we found our field. Yo, there's someone. Yo, run, yo, they're right there. Yo, do you not see that? Oh, no. Dude, we're stuck. There's no way back. Yeah, we're lost. We're back at this freaking thing. We've been running. Dude, I don't know how to explain this. But at this point, oh my God, there's something just behind me. Dude, this is not even like joking at this point. I'm really just scared. There's so much stuff I just found.
Swampland, muck up to their knees, batteries dying, and something, unseen, unexplained, physically connects with one of their faces in the dark. They go silent immediately, lights off, whispering only. Compromised is the one thing they cannot afford to be right now.
No. What is guarding our way out? There's something guarding our way out. Yo. All right, we're back. We just got to the fence. Way out here. I can't believe we got out. Dude, we were way over there somewhere. It's pitch dark. We'll meet you outside the fence. We just hit outside the fence. Thank God. We are gone. We are not coming back. All right, we are out onto the trail now. All right, we are gone. Peace out, bruh.
Full stealth, cameras covered to kill any glare, final push for the tree line, and someone, or something, is standing directly in their exit path, guarding it, deliberately. They drop into total darkness to slip past whatever's blocking the way, find a second point along the fence, and scramble over it without looking back. Out, shaken, done with that forest permanently. Put yourself there. Midnight, swampland, batteries dying, something guarding the only way out. Do you stay quiet? Do you run blind? Or do you drop into the dark and hope whatever's watching can't see you either? There's no right answer, but there are definitely wrong ones. Wrong. A railway tunnel from the 1890s doesn't sound like the kind of place you'd think twice about. Just concrete, just darkness, just history. But when that torch goes out and you're miles from the entrance, those walls start looking a lot less like architecture and a lot more like a tomb. The fourth video tonight comes from Wander with Vulture. an outdoor adventure and urbex channel that explores remote, historic, and abandoned structures. Old railway networks, dark caverns, deep woodland trails. It's November 29th, 2024. Iron Goat Trail, Washington State.
Welcome back, guys, to another episode of Wander with Vulture. Yeah! And today we are at Iron Goat Trail. There's actually a train right here. It's kind of a cool little trail. I've done this in the past. We're gonna see some tunnels, so I brought some flashlights. And yeah, should be a good time. See you guys in a bit. Got the brother in the background acting as I would expect. Some stuff. See you guys in a bit. Hello, Habibis! Alright, guys, you know what they say? Two black guys in the wood, plus a tunnel. Only one of us is coming out alive. Well, yeah. You know, I was thinking about this, but you only have to be as fast as me. And with a bad leg, I think you're gonna live. But yeah, let me show you. You can't drink that water. This is what's called still water. It's not good water. It's got bacteria. You want to drink moving water. Yeah, you can. It just says be careful. Yeah, it just says extreme hazard, but obviously we have to go. Yeah, dude, like why else would we be coming out of here, bro? Hello! You wanna... Oh, wait till you see some of the other tunnels, man. This is just one of them. Why does the camera do that? It's so weird, right? You guys see that? Hey, Bolcha! Bolcha! Man, this is creepy as hell! Yeah, I think that's the farthest now I'm willing to go by myself.
Right at the tunnel opening, the camera glitches. Visual distortion, erratic movement, nothing technical that explains it. The host calls it creepy as hell, which feels like an understatement, even as he's saying it, and openly admits he's not thrilled about going in alone.
Yes.
Alright guys, so I want to show you what it's like without anything. It's pretty creepy. So yeah, I turned the light off. Wow.
Okay, yeah, I can't see shit.
It goes on for miles. You can see the dust in the air too. I think that's where we should go. But hey, Balti, you see the top of the roof? This is the kind of tunnel into. What is that? Is that a person? Holy shit, that's you, dude.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I saw something.
Get in it here. Here, your fucking phone. Get in it. I saw some shiny thing over there. No, for real.
It's kind of creepy though, right?
Yeah, what the is that?
I don't know, man.
Get in it. Here's the fuck. You take your phone. I'm gonna leave it here.
Hola, mi amo es Dora. Do you see the mountain? That is the mountain. Tu papi muñaño. Sí. This is nice though. So, it's actually very nice. I thought it would be wet, but it's not. So nice. Fresh and clean. Coming from all the
scanning the ceiling, and then the sentence just stops mid-word. Is that a person? Holy? Something reflective. Something shaped wrong for the tunnel. He hands off the phone immediately and makes it very clear he is not walking any closer to find out what it actually is. The deeper trek gets abandoned completely. They turn around, head back toward daylight, and don't look back at what they left behind in that tunnel. Some places hold onto their history a little too tightly, and honestly, century-old tunnels with unexplained glitches and figures in the dark. That's where I draw the line. 6 p.m. The investigator checks his gear one last time. The light is fading. The woods are massive. He's done this before. Thousands of acres, completely alone. But tonight, the foliage has changed. The branches are snapped. And somewhere out there, 3 flashlights are moving toward him. So, what happened? The 5th video tonight comes from Unknowns in the Forest 2, an independent, raw outdoor exploration channel filmed from a first-person vlog perspective. Nighttime investigations deep inside vast wooded properties, relying on ambient tension and the vulnerability of exploring pitch-black wilderness, completely alone. This is what came back. It's July 21st, 2025, remote woodland, United States.
It stops it. It's like I can't go any further than those minutes. Wow, why is all these branches everywhere? I mean, sticks everywhere. But, man, they have grown in here. Look at that. Beautiful trees. I forgot to put the airplane mode on so I don't get interrupted. I'll do that after this video. But anyway, I'm just going to download them when I get to the house without going on that app. And once I get my own place, I know this property is going to be sold. Once all this happens, then I can get a better computer system and whoa, what's that? Wow, look at this. Look at this. Then I can what do you call it? Down a lot better and get them
Solo. Same massive property he's worked before. Thousands of acres, familiar trails. Except it isn't quite familiar tonight. Foliage grown out, the landscape subtly rearranged by time. Stick formations he doesn't recognize, branches snapped clean, and an X pattern built into the ground that absolutely was not there last time he came through here.
Look at that. Loops over there. That's been snapped. That's snapped. And it's over here. Look at that. And now look at this. They're having a field day in here. Don't think there's any prints. That's an A. Those are in the ground. Look at that. There's a laner there. Look at this. That's in the ground. That's in the ground. There's a lot of different things. Wow.
Deeper now, More snapped branches, more tree loops, more evidence that something's been busy in this exact section of woods. He says it himself. They're having a field day in here. Fog starts rolling in through the tree line, right on schedule for the night, to get considerably less hospitable.
These lightning bugs. Keep thinking they're eyes, and they're not. Mosquitoes are eating me up. And I'll have no spray. These guys grew a lot too. What was that? Do you hear that? I'm not.
A branch snaps. Sharp, close, directly behind him. He admits it out loud, properly on edge now, in a way that feels different from his usual nights out here.
Is out here? Did I just see a flashlight? Yep. Well, you guys, I'm cutting this short. There's other people out here with flashlights. Yep. And I think this.
Trying to retreat quietly. And a fourth flashlight appears directly ahead of his path, which switches off the second he's spotted. That's not someone losing interest. That's someone repositioning. The dread lands fully. He's not avoiding them anymore. He's surrounded. He shuts the whole investigation down right there. No more shouts, no more calls, no more content first thinking. Just getting out, quietly, in one piece. He makes it back to the perimeter safely, properly frustrated about the wasted night, and promises to come back when the woods aren't apparently hosting something else entirely. 3 against 1. No weapons, no backup. I'm still trying to process what his actual options were in that moment. You've probably walked past a graveyard at night, maybe seen the headstones, and kept moving. Most people don't stop. This guy sets up recording equipment and starts asking questions. So, what happened? The final video tonight comes from Creepy Outdoors, a paranormal exploration channel hosted by John, who conducts solo late-night expeditions into high vulnerability locations. He made it out with the footage. It's April 26, 2024. Local churchyard, United States.
Hey everyone, Creepy Outdoors here. Tonight, I'm in a graveyard and I'll be doing an EVP session by myself with this spirit box over here. Got some pretty good success last time in the forest, so I thought we'd step it up into a graveyard. Should do a little spin around. I'm in one section of it. All right, without further ado, I'm gonna get her going. She's already on the scan. Hit scan right here. Okay.
Torch off, sitting in total darkness to encourage activity, and something distorted comes through the scanning frequencies, close enough to "Forgive me, love," that the isolation suddenly feels considerably less empty.
I'm hearing something weird. Hello? I don't know what it sounded like, but I heard something weird. Just gonna go a little that.
Then the moment that defines the entire night. John introduces himself out loud, says his name is John. The box responds instantly. One word, clear. Jones. He drops the torch downward to check his exact position, and he's standing directly in front of a headstone. Lieutenant Gordon H. Jones. Family plot. The device didn't guess a name. It identified the one buried directly beneath where he was standing. Near the end of the sweep, he stops by a headstone old enough to belong to someone who died in 1878, aged 22. Opens the floor for any final words before he leaves. A woman's voice cuts cleanly through the static. Clear, direct, right on cue.
Strange sounds. That was a woman. John Wright died July 23rd, 1878, age 22. So young.
John decides that's enough for tonight. Understanding exactly what an active solo session like this can invite, he sets his boundary firmly into the dark, repeating it, making sure it's heard. I am leaving. Do not follow me. Equipment off. Out through the churchyard in total silence. A voice, knowing your name is one thing. A voice knowing the name of the dead man buried beneath your feet? That's not coincidence. That's something else entirely. And honestly, I'm not sure I'd have the nerve to tell something invisible to stay behind while I walk away. That's it for tonight. If you watched all the way to the end, you're either very brave or you made some questionable life choices. Either way, like and subscribe, hit the bell, and click one of the videos on screen. I'll be back soon with more reasons to stay indoors. See you then. And if you made it this far, there was a hidden word somewhere in tonight's video. Drop it in the comments if you caught it.